All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Fern's World, the podcast that brings you behind the scenes look at becoming an entrepreneur. All right. Starting 3, 2, 1. Hello, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of Fern's World. My name is Fernando, and this is my journey on becoming a successful entrepreneur. All right, if you're just barely tuning in, you have not missed much. I'm barely on my third episode, but the whole point of the show is to bring you behind the scenes look of one man's journey in becoming a successful entrepreneur, me. I have a bunch of stuff in store for you guys. One of them is I like to break down certain things that I do for my organizations, where I found this information and where you can find this information and do it for yourself. Two I'm going to do is bring on average Joes and Joannes of the business world and give me advice on what I should and shouldn't do in my own businesses. Today goes, we're going to talk about blogs. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram, I have this big old to-do list kick, right? Where I sit down and write down all the things I need to do for the morning or for the day, and then to see how much I can accomplish. Constantly written on my to-do list is to write blogs. blogs right? All right. Real quick, if you don't know what a blog is just an article written by someone's it can be their point of views, it can be factual information, it can be studies, it can be anything that anybody who decides to write about, whether it's a feeling or whether it's personal or if it's actual scientific. The importance about a blog, though, is that Google has found a way to make it easier for users, right? Google is the number one entity out there in finding information, right? Well, this information is so important for Google, right, and its users. So the more information your website has on a certain topic or whatnot, Google's going to send people your way. That's what's so important about blogs, is that your blogs can be information that all these users are looking for, right? The only reason I only know this is because I follow a bunch of YouTubers that talk about blogs, right? Because I didn't know what the importance of blogs is, because the more following you have, the more money you're going to see, right? The more potential of making money. For bloggers, they make money by either affiliated links, or people that put banners on their websites, like banks or small business owners that decide to put their own little advertisements on their websites, and those advertisements essentially get paid monthly. So people can make anywhere from $1,000 up to $10,000 a month on just pure blogs. I know, right? That's why I got into that blog industry. I have a social media blog that teaches people how to use social media for themselves. Yes, I've written some blogs, but the problem with me writing blogs is they're not as professionally done. They're very elementary, basic elementary, my dear Watson. Me personally, I have to hire people to write blogs for me. Because if you're a good writer and if you like to find information, you probably be really, really good at blogging. That's one way for you to make money on the side here. Find something that you like or passionate about, and if you can write about it, my guess is there's a good audience looking for that same information. I am not an expert at blogging, straight up. The only way I know how to write blog, a particular group that I love to follow is called the Income School. It's about these two guys that know how to create blogs and have been doing it for years. They're corny guys, but guess who's not corny, right? But they have such good information. It's crazy. They have anywhere from 100 something web pages of blog websites, so I'm pretty sure they're making some decent money, at least minimum $1,000 off of each website blog. So I'll show you in a little bit what they look like and where to follow them. So I talked about what blogs are, how important blogs are for your business, and why I need to do blogs for me. So I'm going to show you now how I make blogs. First things first, there's two ways that I know how to make blogs, right? First, if you want to know more information about how to write blogs and how to do it correctly, go to Income School. Income School, these guys know really what it's about making blogs. They have all kinds of stuff. And these two corny guys, man, and they're doing big stuff for the world. Something very admirable about these guys is that they make a good living, but they don't, This is all free information for you to look up, for you to do it yourself. And I think that's really cool. Anyways, first way how to do things is pay someone to do it for you, right? Remember I was explaining you can either write it yourself or have someone else write it for you. So there's two websites I go to. There's either iWriter or I go to Fiverr.com, okay? Yeah, Fiverr.com. I like iWriter better than I do Fiverr.com. There's a bunch of subcontractors, freelancers that are just trying to make, their side hustle. And if you're a freelancer and you know any kind of technology, or if you know any kind of stuff about computers, this is the way you want to go into. And even then, you can even do art in here. This is really cool stuff. I just clicked on one dude here, right? I went to articles and blog posts, the category, and you can see there's all kinds of people that will charge you $5 for 250 words, $100, $20. So if you can write some articles, and if you want to charge people, this is the way to go. You can charge people $100 to give them a good article. It's pretty self-explanatory. So if I go back, say I do click on one, right? Say I will write you a high-quality article for blog post. Now this guy's charging for 1,000 words $50, and see, you can just simply hit continue and he'll have it done for you within 3 days or whatnot. And it looks like he has 2 orders in queue. That means 2 people have already ordered from him. And usually it says how fast he can get it back to you. He'll tell you further information where he gets all the information. It's 100% original content. That's important because 100% original content is super crucial and super important because Google knows. You don't want to make this stuff up or copy and paste it because Google is going to write you off. Now, I don't go to Fiverr, I go to iWriter. And I've already kind of pre-written things down because this is my 3rd time filming this episode, and my computer and my audio and my cameras are all been out of whack. So, this is how I write it. You go to order content, and on the project, it's pretty simple. So my project, I put 5 steps on how to write a blog. That's pretty cool. And then I put on the keywords. You put the keywords. The keywords are important because keywords are just like, how does Google know, how to link users if it wasn't for the keywords, right? So my keywords, I put blog writing, outsource blogs, how to write a blog. And then I go down here where it says the word count, right? The word count, I put 1,500, and I put it. Now there's other programs. There's a standard. You pay $12 for 1,500. Now the level of quality of that that blog, I don't know how great that's gonna be. So I normally like to go for the elite. I'll pay the $30-$40 to get 1,500 words and have someone really do it correctly. They'll find all the information, they'll do it correctly for you. I've been using these guys for about a month now. So this is the brief instructions, right? You want to write down. You want to give the writer how you want it to sound. So I said I want to show my audience how to write blogs for themselves. I want to talk about the importance of blogs on Google, how long should blogs be, where the information can be found for your blogs, and how to ensure it's not plagiarized, right? This information is like what they're going to find for me, and stuff that I don't want to spend time doing, right? And then I put the objective, create a brief, and then it's informative and to educate. So I wrote down and I just hit order for $31. I get 1,500 words of someone actually doing it correctly. Now, keep in mind, if you get someone to outsource your blogs, I would definitely ensure that there's no copyright or if there's any false information on there. You don't want to be that person. Anyways, so say for example, you don't have the money. You don't want to pay for that stuff to Google Scholar. Google Scholar, you can find anything and everything that has to do study-based, factual-based. You can pretty much find anything. It's Google Scholar, for goodness sake. So yeah, I would look up that information, write the articles, do it correctly, and then post it on a website that you can use. Cool thing about blogs, blog websites, they're so freaking cheap. It's not even funny. You can probably spend maybe $12 a month, let's put $20 a month on your domain name, your website, someone running your website, and $20 a month, you can have a website that you can put blogs on that essentially Google can send subscribers your way and followers. I mean, Income School, these guys teach you how to make $1,000 a month $1,000 a month on writing blogs. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Income School, Fiverr.com, iWriter.com, and Google Scholar. Okay, so that's how I write blogs. I'm not gonna bore you with me looking up this information myself, writing down and jotting down all the stuff that I need to write down. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I went to iWriter or Fiverr.com and had these guys do it for me. Within a few hours, it should be all done. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go cook something, eat something comfortably. And then I'm gonna recheck the information, make sure it's all correct and accurate. Other than that, that concludes my show. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you have any comments, comment below. If you feel like there's other ways I can improve, if I was incorrect in some way, please let me know. I'm not trying to give you, the bum scoop, bad information. Of course, again, I'm not qualified to teach you anything crazy. I'm just telling you where I found this information. So other than that, please follow me on Instagram or YouTube. My links are in my channel here. And other than that, you have a wonderful day, and God bless.